4 minutes until airtime. 4 minutes. Minutes until airtime. 3 minutes. Minutes until airtime. 2 minutes. One minute until airtime. 1 minute. Thirty seconds until airtime. 30 seconds. The following is an exclusive presentation of K13 Media. Well, good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to K13 Media's live coverage of Lamar County Trojan High School baseball, presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson, Georgia. So glad to have you here with us this evening. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media, coming to you live from Spalding High School in Griffin, Georgia, where tonight we get a rematch between the Trojans of Lamar County High School and the Jags from Spalding High School. Just a couple of weeks back, these same two teams met in Barnesville and turned out to be a pretty doggone good ball game that only took an hour and 29 minutes to play from start until finish. A 7-inning ball game, and it went by really, really fast. But we are back here once again tonight in Griffin for the rematch with Lamar County and Spalding. It is a gorgeous Monday evening for high school baseball, currently sitting at 78 degrees as we are coming to you live tonight from the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth set up directly behind home plate. Now, these two teams both been struggling just a bit. Lamar County has been right in the middle of region play the past couple of weeks, and boy, they've played some pretty big ball games so far in their region against Crawford County and Temple. Lamar County sitting at 2-4 in the region. They have lost 4 out of their last 5 games. Spalding, they've also been struggling. The Jags on a 10-game skid right now, trying to get back in the win column after starting the year 4-4. They now sit at 4-14. So both teams out of conference here tonight. Spring break for a lot of schools in the area, and as a matter of fact, Lamar County's just about ready to head out of state. They're going to be playing later on this week down in Florida. So they get one more tune-up before they head to the Sunshine State later on this week. We'll tell you more about that and get you closer to first pitch. Coming up in just a few moments, the head coaches are meeting at home plate. Coach Mike Oberg for Lamar County High School, Coach Seth Harris for Spalding High School, both back to coach the teams they once played for. And we're just a few moments away from getting this one started here this evening. Coming up, we've got tonight's starting lineups and the first pitch. Lamar County and Spalding. We're live in Griffin, Georgia tonight. It's K13 Media's live coverage of high school baseball presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson, Georgia.
Ram Truck Month is back at Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson and Madison, and we're celebrating with the biggest discounts on new Ram trucks that you'll find all year long. We're talking about savings up to $16,000 off the MSRP sticker price. We have the area's largest inventory of new Ram trucks, and we'll beat anybody's price. Have a trade? Bring it to us. At Countryside, we accept all trades, regardless of year, make, or model. It doesn't even matter how much you owe. We'll get you out of your old ride and into a new vehicle today. Shop online, chat with our friendly staff, and apply for easy financing at countrysideautomotive.com. And this month, let's find your new ride at Countryside. I-75 exit 205 in Jackson and I-20 exit 114 in Madison.
Dedication, compassion, and integrity. We've got the experience and expertise. When you need some help and you feel like there's nowhere to go, you can count on us for everything you need to know. The Sellers Law Firm, where clients become family.
Welcome back to Spalding High School. We are just about ready to get this one underway, but before we do, it is time now for tonight's National Anthem from Griffin. It is time to play ball in Griffin. Glad to have you here with us. We are live at Spalding High School, Lamar County and Spalding getting ready to go at it for the second time this season. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Glad to have you here with us this evening. Let's bring you tonight's starting lineups presented by Collier's Greenhouse, Garden Center, and Nursery in Jackson. Lamar County going to be the visiting team tonight, so the Trojans will bat first, and they'll come to the plate like this. It's going to be Jake Hutto, Mark Laura, and Cam King, the first three due up. Talon Dender, Hudson Trela, Noah Maurice will be 4, 5, and 6, and then 7, 8, 9 is going to be Caden Crawford, Aiden Maurice, and Abel Ramirez. That'll be the first 9. That's the 1 through 9, I should say, coming to the plate here for Lamar County. Defensively, for Spalding in the outfield, Ben McDaniel's in left, Nate Webb is in center, Chase Clerk is in right. Across the infield at third, Dalton James, Hunter Jackson's at short, Stephen Gilbert is over at second, is Tyler Ball at first, Grant Henson is behind the plate, and pitching tonight, a righty for the Jags, it's going to be Isaac Grant on the mound, towing the rubber for Spalding. Again, Jags sitting at 4 and 14 overall on the season. Lamar County sitting at 8 and 10 overall on the season. Jags have lost 10 straight. Lamar County has lost 4 out of 5. And again, this is the second meeting between the two teams this year. Lamar County won a few weeks ago in Barnesville by a final of 3-2 in a game that only took 1 hour and 29 minutes to play, 7 innings. I mean, it was an in and out, get your business done, get back home kind of night over in Barnesville. We'll see how this evening goes in Griffin. Gorgeous night for ball, 78 degrees, overcast skies. It is a nice evening for high school baseball. Slight breeze blowing, a lot different than what it was like out here a couple of weeks ago when we were trying to broadcast the game with Spalding and Rock Springs, and it was about 34 degrees and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. My goodness, it was absolutely insane a couple of weeks ago, but a much better night for high school baseball here this evening, and we are glad to have you on the broadcast. Once again, I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Jake Hutto will lead it off for the Trojans. He will also play first base here this evening. And then it's the second baseman, Mark Laura, and the shortstop, Cam King, will be the first three coming to the plate tonight. Monday Night Baseball. 1st of April. No tricks, no fools here, just a great night. First pitch is on the way, and we are underway from Griffin. First pitch coming your way at 5:53 p.m., so we're a couple of minutes early, and tonight's first pitch being presented by Lester Peak Sightworks. Here's the 1-0. This one's lifted out toward right center field. It's got some carry underneath it, and it's going to get all the way out into the gap. Hutto with a big turnaround first, and he's going to get in with a stand-up double to start the ball game for Lamar County. Took it out there in right center between Nate Webb and Chase Clerk. A big hop out there in the grass like it hit a spring. It jumped up about 15 feet straight in the air. And now Hutto will stand on second. Runner in scoring position for the second baseman. Here's Mark Laura, the first lefty to the plate. And he'll ground this one over to the right side. It's going to find a hole and get into right. Hutto with a green light around third. He's going to get in safely, and Lamar County is on the board early. It's an RBI single off the bat of Mark Laura. And just like that, Lamar County is on the board with just 2 batters to the plate so far. What a difference. Lamar County had a play from behind last time these two teams met in Barnesville, but 2 batters in. It's a 1-0 Trojan lead, and now Cam King, the shortstop, will step into the box. First pitch to Cam is a breaking ball outside, and there's ball 1. Cam's at the plate. The pitcher tonight for Lamar County, Talon Dender, stands in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-0. This one grounded on 2 hops over to third. Tricky hop at the edge of the grass, and the Jags will go to second and get the force. Dalton James fires it over to the second baseman, Stephen Gilbert. And they will retire Mark Laura for the first out. Tricky hop down there at third, right off the lip of the grass, but Dalton played it well and was able to throw out Laura by about a step. And that's the first down here in the top of the first inning. And now it's going to bring up the Trojan pitcher. Here's Talon Dinder. One out runner at first. Pickoff attempt over that way, and Cam's back standing safely. Lamar County in the first base dugout here tonight, to our right. Spalding's in the third base dugout to our left. Spalding's got their white on white with the pinstripes, looking a lot like the New York Yankees here tonight as Cam King takes off from first. Breaking ball is in the dirt, and there's going to be, as Grant gets his sign, there's a strike on the outside corner. And it's going to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two count. 1 out runner at second, top of the first. Here comes the pitch, way outside. Gets by the catcher all the way to the backstop, and that's going to let Cam make it from second to third. And that'll also run the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here we go. Move over the box. Get that RBI. Bring him in.
3-2 count. Here comes the pitch to Talon. This one popped up on the infield over toward the left side. Underneath it and calling everybody off is going to be the shortstop, Hunter Jackson. And he'll put it away for the second out. Second out of the inning. Runner at third. And it's going to bring up the center fielder, Hudson Traylor. Runner down at third is Cam King. 2 down. Top of the first inning. Isaac Grant working out of the stretch here for the Jags. Gonna get his sign, and here's the first pitch. This one popped up over to the right side, and it's going to get out of play. And that's going to be strike 1. Hudson Traylor at the plate. Catcher Noah Maurice is in the on-deck circle. Top of the first inning, it's 1-0 Trojans. Cam King stands down at third. And here comes the 0-1 to Traylor. This one fouled back off the end of the bat. And now it's 0-2. Hudson Traylor batting 5th in the lineup here tonight. 2 down, runner at third. There's an 0-2 count. Just a slight breeze blowing out towards straightaway center field. Isaac Grant works out of the stretch, gets his sign, and here comes the 0-2. This one lifted out towards shallow right field. This could be trouble. It's going to find a gap and fall down. Traylor with a big turnaround first, but now he will hold up and get back to the bag. And it's going to go down as a 2-out RBI single for Hudson Traylor. That ball was right there in no man's land at shallow right center. Nate Webb and Chase Clark, neither one of them can get over to it. It's an RBI for Traylor, and it makes it a 2-0 Lamar County lead. And now the catcher, Noah Maurice, will come to the plate. First pitch on the way to Noah. This one popped up out of play behind home, and there's strike 1. Noah's been playing first base for most of the season, but now lining up behind the plate because Lamar County's everyday catcher, Logan Miller, is done for the season. He's in crutches down in the Lamar County dugout. So Noah gets the start tonight behind the plate. Here comes the 0-1. This one fouled off on a breaking ball, and it's quickly 0-2. It's kind of been the way it's gone this year for Coach Oberg's Trojan team. Injuries, injuries, injuries. Logan Miller, the catcher, he is done for the year. Caden DeWitt with a knee injury, he is done for the year. That's 2 big-time players here for Lamar County that are done. 0-2 count. Runner goes. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. No throw to second. Traylor's going to get in standing, and that's going to be the second stolen base of the inning for Lamar County. A 1-2 count now to Noah Maurice. RBI opportunity with a runner standing at second. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. This one's outside, and count's going to be even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gorgeous night for high school baseball here in Griffin. 78 degrees at first pitch as we just hit 6 o'clock. 2-2 count to Noah Maurice. Here comes the pitch. This one's low and outside, and there's ball 3, and the count's full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Noah Maurice batting 6th in the lineup. Full count. Runner at second with 2 outs. Grant's ready. Long look into the plate now. Pickoff attempt back to second. Nobody's here to cover the bag, and thankfully for Grant, He never let go of the baseball. He faked the throw to second, but Traylor's back with a head-first dive. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the stretch and the payoff pitch. It's low and outside, and there's ball 4 to Noah Maurice. So from an 0-2 count, Noah Maurice comes back, and he is able to draw the 2-out walk. Got to put runners on first and second now with 2 down, and it's going to bring up the right fielder, Caden Crawford. And we may have a courtesy runner come on here for Coach Oberg. It looks like we will indeed. Everett Horn will come out of the Lamar County dugout, and he will run for the catcher, Noah Maurice. Top of the first inning, 2-0 Trojans. RBI single by Mark Laura. He took one over between first and second, and then an RBI single by Hudson Traylor on a bloop fly ball in a right center field. 2 outs, 2 men on, top of the first, and here's the right fielder, Caden Crawford. First pitch swinging, popped up, right side of the infield, and making the catch on the edge of the grass at second base is going to be the second baseman, Stephen Gilbert. So Lamar County able to get a couple on the board early. A couple of RBI singles by the Trojans will take us to the bottom of inning number 1. It's 2-0. Lamar County on top early.
Roofing, gutters, siding, painting, concrete, fencing, and more. The list goes on and on. No matter what you need done around the home or office, Advanced Roofing and Interiors can handle it all, even major storm damage. No job too big or too small. When was the last time you checked the condition of your roof? Advanced Roofing and Interiors offers free roof inspections. Don't wait for issues to arise. Contact us today for a free roof inspection. Our expert team will provide an assessment, answer all of your questions, and ensure your peace of mind. Be sure to visit our Facebook page to see recently completed projects and read real customer reviews from real customers. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and works with all insurance companies. Visit us online at advancedroofingandinteriors.com to learn more and to see all services we offer.
We'll head to the bottom of inning number 1. It's 2-0 Lamar County. Let's tell you how the Jags are going to come to the plate here in the bottom of the first. It'll be Hunter Jackson leading it off. He'll be followed by Stephen Gilbert and Tyler Ball. 4, 5, and 6 are like this: Dalton James, Chase Clark, and Nate Webb. And then the bottom third of the order is Grant Henson, Ben McDaniel, and Quentin Owens. Defensively for Lamar County, Abel Ramirez is going to be in left. Hudson Traylor's in center. Caden Crawford will start in right. Across the infield tonight, left to right, it's Aiden Maurice over at third. Cam King is at short. Mark Laura is at second base. Jake Hutto will get the start tonight at first. Noah Maurice will be behind the plate, and pitching this evening is going to be Talon Dender. He'll wear number 10, a big tall righty with a good fastball, anywhere from 81 to 84. Got a lot of movement on it to right-handed batters. Third time this year we broadcast a Lamar County baseball game, and third time Talon Dender is getting the start on the mound. 2-0 Trojans on top as we get ready to go to the bottom of inning number 1. And once again, it's going to be the shortstop, Hunter Jackson, who will lead it off for the Jags. Talon Dender will work out of the wind, and here's his first pitch of the ball game. It's fouled off down the third base line, right toward the Spalding dugout for strike 1. Again, both teams tonight here out of conference. A good break for Lamar County because, man, they have been right in the heart of their conference play the past couple of weeks. Here's the 0-1 from Dender, a swing and a miss on a good curveball, and it's 0-2. Lamar County's in a really good baseball region with Temple, Crawford County, and Heard County. They're 2-4 in region play right now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Dender, high and tight, and it's going to hit Jackson on his left arm. Up around his shoulder, he takes an 0-2 fastball, and Hunter Jackson will take first. Talon missed big time on that one. Came with the fastball, and it just continued to rise up and in to the right-handed batting Hunter Jackson. And that'll put a runner on first now with nobody out, and it's the second baseman, Stephen Gilbert. Another righty. Here's the first pitch. This one way outside. Gets away from the catcher. All the way to the fence. And that's going to let Hunter Jackson make it all the way to second with no throws. So here in the first inning, both starting pitchers have a wild pitch to their credit that was so far outside, neither catcher for Spalding or Lamar County could even get a glove on the ball. A big miss on a fastball there from Dender. It's 1-0. Stephen Gilbert is at the plate. Tyler Ball, the first baseman, on deck. We're in the bottom of the first inning. It's 2-0 Trojans. Jags trying to get on the board. They got a runner in scoring position. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. There's a strike to off the outside corner. And that's going to even the count at 1-1 strike. Wind starting to blow once again out toward right field. Here comes the 1-1 from Talon. This one smacked over toward third. Aiden Maurice turns and looks. The runner's behind him. Throw to first is going to be just in time. It's going to be a 5-3 on the putout. The third baseman, Aiden Maurice, had to come in and charge the ball. Right on the edge of the grass at third, he turned to look. And Hunter Jackson, who broke on the crack of the bat, was already behind Aiden. So that's going to let Jackson make it to third. It's the first down of the inning. And now to bring up the first baseman, Tyler Ball. One out runner at third. Here's the first pitch. It's upstairs around the letters. And there's ball one. Tyler Ball wearing number 4, another right-handed batter here for the Jags in the bottom of the first. They've got their first run of the ball game just 90 feet away. Here's the 1-0 and line drive into the Lamar County dugout. And somebody down there in the Trojan dugout just made an incredible catch. That looked like one of the assistant coaches right beside Oberg. Threw his glove up in the blink of an eye and probably saved about 5 or 6 players. And Lamar County doesn't have that many more players in the dugout left. There's 9 on the field, 4 in the dugout. As the 1-1 misses upstairs to make it 2-1. What a play. That could be our play of the game tonight. It's a 2-1 count to Tyler Ball. Here comes the pitch. Low and outside. Gets away from Noah Maurice. It's going to roll to the backstop, but not far enough for Hunter Jackson to break from third. And that'll bring the count to 3 balls and a strike. Bottom of the first inning is 2-0 Lamar County. Hunter Jackson is the base runner at third for the Jags. Tyler Ball's at the plate with 1 out, and he's got a 3-1 count. Talon Dender is on the mound pitching for the Trojans. Here's the stretch in the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Like he might have taken a little off of that one on the outside corner. Tyler Ball swung right through it, and that's going to run the count full at 3-2. Dender with a big pitch. He'll work out of the stretch. Here it comes. Fouled out of play off to the right. And we'll see another 3-2. Dender been struggling a little bit with his fastball here in the bottom of the first inning. He hit Hunter Jackson, the leadoff batter, with an 0-2 count on a fastball up around his left shoulder. He's got a wild pitch. Siffing battle back here on the 3-2. He's got a sign. The payoff. Here it comes. It's upstairs, and there's ball 4. He came back with the fastball, and it sailed high and tight. First walk of the ball game for Talon Dender. And that'll put runners on the corners. 1 out for the Jags in the bottom of the first inning. And Spalding now has runners on the corners with 1 out. And here comes the third baseman, the cleanup batter. It's Dalton James, number 13. 4 straight right-handed batters here for the Jags. 1 out, they're on the corners. Runner goes from first. First pitch is upstairs. Snap throw to third. We got ourselves an old-fashioned pickle. Throw to the plate is off the glove of Noah Maurice. And the runner is going to get back to third safely. Lamar County had Hunter Jackson dead in between third and home, but the throw back to the plate was a little high. And it popped out of the mitt of the catcher, Noah Maurice. And it allowed Hunter Jackson to get back to third with a head-first dive. And instead of it being the second out of the inning, Jags now have runners at second and third with 1 out. Talon Dender working out of the stretch. Runners on second and third. Dalton James at the plate. Here comes the pitch to him. Outside for a strike.
Pull the trigger now, let's go.
Good pitch there from Dender. Good frame job behind the plate by Noah Maurice. Scoreboard shows an 0-1 count, but that's not right. Here comes the pitch. There's another strike on the inside corner for strike 2. 1-2 count. That was a good hook from Dender. kind of bent Dalton James back a little bit as it caught the inside corner. A 1-2 count. And Dender will step off the rubber and collect himself. He's got his sign now from Maurice. Here comes the stretch and the 1-2. Hit down the right field. We'll get to the bottom of the second. Here in Griffin, it's a 2-1 Lamar County lead. And coming up in the order is going to be the center fielder. This is Nate Webb. Here for the Jags in the bottom of the second, Nate Webb, Grant Henson, Ben McDaniel. First three coming to the plate. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 spot due up. First pitch on the way from Talon Dender is a fastball taken for a strike. Right around the letters. And it's 0-1. Dender working quickly out of the windup. This one chopped foul. And again, another backhanded play over there from the Lamar County dugout. That is two great plays by the coaching staff here tonight for Lamar County. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one fisted up the middle, but called in shallow center by Hudson Traylor. Traylor had it played perfectly. He was already in shallow center to start. Didn't have a long run to make. It's out. So Nate Webb is retired, and now it's going to bring up the catcher. This is Grant Henson. He'll take a first pitch strike outside, and it's 0-1. Talon working out of the wine. Gets his sign from Noah Maurice, and here comes the 0-1 pitch. Overthrew that one a little bit, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. 2-1 Trojans. Here's Dender with the pitch. There's a strike at the belt. And he's ahead of the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dender working quickly here in the bottom of the second. The 1-2. Curveball just missed outside, a little below the knees, and that's going to even it up at 2-2. Wind starting to blow out toward right field once again as Dender brings the 2-2. This one a little too far inside, and now it's full. Full count. Grant Henson, the catcher, at the plate. Here it comes, the 3-2, and it's high and tight, and there's ball 4. Second walk given up by Talon Dender. That will put Grant Henson on first with 1 out, and now it's going to bring up the left fielder, Ben McDaniel. We saw McDaniel pitch against Lamar County when these two teams played each other in Barnesville a couple of weeks ago. He went the entire way, only gave up a couple of runs, earned runs, that is. That was a pitcher's duel, that in first base, but Grant Henson is back with a head-first dive. Or excuse me, they got a courtesy runner in down in first right now for the catcher, Henson. Dender's ready. They go 1. Swing and a miss. A good fastball. A little above the belt, and it's quickly 0-2. Best fastball Dender's been able to throw here tonight. 0-2 count. Dender looks in. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 call. He got him looking on the outside corner. 3 pitches. Down goes Ben McDaniel. Second out of the inning. First strikeout of the ball game for Talon Dender. And there's 2 down for Quentin Owens, the DH. First pitch is a little upstairs, and there's ball 1. Runner at first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 2-1 Trojans. We're at the bottom of the order for the Jags. The number 9 batter, Quentin Owens. Another pickoff attempt to first, and once again, Grant Henson is back with a head-first dive. It took 8 batters for Dender to get his first strikeout of the ballgame. That is certainly not like number 10. Here's the 0-1. This one lifted foul down the right field line. And Talon Dender now gets a new baseball, and we'll get back on the rubber ready to go. See him until we get to the 3rd inning. They like to wrap it up here. Here's the pitch, and swing and a miss. It's off the glove of the catcher, Noah Maurice, but it's going to let Owens make it down to first. Quentin Owens with a swing and a miss, but the ball pops off the glove of the catcher, Noah Maurice. Owens is able to make it down to first. That'll put runners on first and second now with 2 outs. And it's one of those rare 4-out innings in the game of baseball. Right off the mitt of Noah Maurice, we're back to the top of the order. Here comes Hunter Jackson. First pitch, hit over towards second. A line drive. Mark Laura's got it. He'll throw it over to Hutto at first. And that will retire the side. 4-3 on the putout. Jags able to get a couple of runners on, but they will leave them stranded. We'll go to the top of the 3rd inning. It is a 2-1 Lamar County lead.
Discover the power of precision with Countryside Mower and Gravely in downtown Jackson. During our open house event, enjoy exclusive deals like 0% financing with approved credit on new commercial and residential zero-turn mowers and rebates up to $1,500. We've got the area's largest selection of new Gravely and Aaron's zero-turn mowers. Over 200 in stock and ready for delivery. Need service on your current mower? Now's the perfect time to come see us. We have a huge parts department and we service all brands, not just the brands we sell. Get ready for spring during the open house event at Countryside Mower in downtown Jackson.
Long in Griffin. Quickly through 2. We'll go to the top of the 3rd inning. It is a 2-1 Lamar County lead. Coming to the plate here for the Trojans in the 3rd, it's going to be Cam King, the shortstop, followed by the pitcher, Talon Dender. And then we'll see the center fielder, Hudson Traylor. So the 3-4-5 spot due up here for the Trojans. Hey, don't forget, after the ball game tonight, we will give out the award for our Georgia Signs and Print Player of the Game. That player of the game will get a free meal to Mama's Kitchen in Barnesville. First pitch on the way to Cam. This one floats in on the inside corner, and there's strike 1. Cam grounded to 3rd his first time up. Hit into a fielder's choice. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to him. This one ripped foul again. He went toward 3rd, but a little out in front of that one, and it's quickly 0-2. Again, player of the game. We'll get that award to Mama's Kitchen in Barnesville. Compliments of Thomas and Angie. Our Georgia Signs and Print Player of the Game. We'll announce it tonight after the ball game. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch to Cam. This one popped up off his fist on the infield. Who wants it? Third baseman will come down the line in foul territory, and Dalton James will call everybody off and put it away for out number 1. James had a call as catcher Grant Henson off. Henson was trying to make a play halfway up the chalk up the third base line, but at the last second, Dalton James called him off, and he puts it away for the first out in the 3rd, and here comes Talon Dender. First pitch to Dender is smoked out toward left center field, but it's got to be caught by Ben McDaniel. The left fielder for the Jags had a long way to run, but he's able to make the catch and take a base hit away from Dender for out number 2. Good play out in left by Ben McDaniel. A line drive by Dender. Looked like it was going to get down for a hit in the gap, but McDaniel said no, sir. And there's quickly 2 outs. And here comes Hudson Traylor to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 3rd. First pitch on the way to him is outside for ball 1. He had an RBI single in the first inning. Had a bloop hit into shallow right center field. Nate Webb and Chase Clerk couldn't make the catch. It fell down and a run came in. That made it a little cue ball shot to the right toward the Trojan dugout, and that's going to make it 2-1. Grant's ready again. Here comes the pitch. This one hit out toward straightaway center. This might find the gap. It will, all the way to the center field fence. It'll 2-hop the fence. Traylor with a big turn around second. He's heading to 3rd, and he's going to be in safely. Hudson Traylor with his second hit of the ballgame takes one to right center field. It hits the fence. And Traylor is now standing at 3rd with a 2-out triple. So another run for the Trojans, now 90 feet away. And here comes the catcher, Noah Maurice. Had an 0-2 count last time up, but was able to battle back and draw a walk. First pitch on the way here to Noah is outside, and there's ball one. A good sliding stop by the Spalding catcher, Grant Henson, to slide to his right over in the left-handed batter's box and keep that ball in front of him. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. And we'll foul this one behind home plate, and that's going to even the count at 1-1. Hudson Traylor with an RBI single and now a 2-out triple. He stands at third. Noah Maurice is at the plate trying to knock him in. Here's the pitch. This one floats in a little too high on the inside corner. And it's going to make the count 2 balls and a strike. Isaac Grant pitching for the Jags. 2-1 ball game, top of the third. And there's a balk. And that's going to bring a run in.
That's why being there matters, Hudson.
Isaac Grant was working in the stretch. He came set. And then he lifted his left leg just the slightest, but it was enough to draw the balk, and a run will come in. Hudson Traylor will come and score from third, and that'll make it 3-1. So now nobody on with 2 outs. Here comes the 2-1 to Noah Maurice. There's a strike outside, and it's 2-2. Costly error by the pitcher for the Jags with a runner on third. Traylor comes in to score. And now Grant trying to get out of the inning. Here's a stretch in the pitch. This one lifted up infield on the right side. Down the line, calling everybody off is going to be the first baseman, Tyler Ball, and he will put it away for out number 3. But a 2-out triple by Hudson Traylor. He comes in to score on the balk. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 3. Trojans able to add a run, and they'll make it a 3-1 lead. Trojans on top here in Griffin.
Offering savings up to $10,000 on our remaining 2023 Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers. Scat Packs, Hellcats, Gel Brakes, RTs, and last calls. We've got them, but you've got to hurry because once these 2023s are gone, they're gone forever. The 2023 Chargers and Challengers are the last Hemi-powered V8s that Dodge will produce. So come grab your piece of American muscle car history before it's too late. Shop online, chat with our friendly staff, and apply for easy financing at countrysideautomotive.com. And this month, let's find your new ride at Countryside. I-75 exit 205 in Jackson and I-20 exit 114 in Madison.
Heading to the bottom of inning number 3 from Spalding High School over in Griffin. It is a 3-1 Lamar County lead as we get ready to hit the bottom of the third inning. Coming to the plate, it'll be the 2-3-4 spot for the Jags. It's going to be Stephen Gilbert, followed by Tyler Ball and Dalton James. They'll be the first 3 due up if anybody can reach. It'll be the right fielder, Chase Clerk, coming to the plate. Glad to have you here with us this evening on a gorgeous night for high school. Lamar County won that ball game in an hour and 29 minutes. We are on pace to rival that here tonight. We are moving quickly through this one. Talon Dinder back out to pitch. As we get ready to start the bottom of the third inning, again, Stephen Gilbert will lead it off. He grounded out to third in the first inning. First pitch, he'll go to the left side of the infield once again. This time the shortstop, Cam King, has it. Low throw over to first, but a good stretch by Jake Hutto. And that'll be the first down of the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out, 6-3 on the put out. And it'll bring up the first baseman, Tyler Ball. Tyler walked his first time to the plate. That was in the top of inning number 1. Right now, or the bottom of inning number 1, I should say. First pitch here is high and tight on the fastball, and it's 1-0. Dinder out of the wind with a 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the wind and the pitch. This one hit down the right field line, out of play. And there's strike 2 on the fastball from Spalding High School. Jags to our left, Trojans to the right. We're right in the middle behind home plate as Dinder brings the 1-2, and it is a beauty. A bender from Dinder. And that'll sit down Tyler Ball for the second out of the inning. Third strikeout of the ball game for Talon Dender. Without a doubt, the best pitch he has thrown tonight. And there's quickly 2 outs. And here comes Dalton James. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a good fastball outside. It's 0-1. Dalton James had the RBI for the Jags in the bottom of the first. Grounded out to second, but he was able to knock a run in. He'll go to second base once again. This one going to be tough. Laura charges in, bobbles it in. It's not going to be a play made on it. A high chopper over towards second. Talon Dender, the pitcher, came off the hill trying to make a play, but it was just over his head. And Mark Laura, who was charging in, could not come away with it, and that's going to let Dalton James reach. So a runner at first, and it's going to bring up the right fielder, Chase Clerk. He grounded out to third base his first time up to the plate. Here's the pitch, way outside, all the way to the backstop once again. Runner's going to get down to second. Third wild pitch of the ball game for Talon Dender as that one comes all the way here to the backstop. Yeah, thank goodness that chain link fence was strong enough to stop that one, or I'd probably have a broken left leg right now. It was right at the shin. I could feel the dirt right off the fence coming up. I got rocks all in my shoes. Here's the 1-0. That was a little upstairs, and it's 2-0. Chase Clerk batting fifth in the lineup, playing right field, 0 for 1 on the day, but he's got an RBI opportunity here. Runner at second with 2 outs. Here comes the 2-0 from Dender. There's a strike on the inside corner. Had to bring the count to 2-1. Dender going to stay in the stretch, checks the runner at second. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, again in the dirt, but this time a good stop by the catcher, Noah Maurice. Able to catch that one on a short hop and keep it in front of him, keep the runner at second. 3-1 count to Clerk. And now time is called by the home plate umpire.
Wait for him, Talon.
And now he gives this look out to Talon Dender.
All I'm asking him to do is wait till I put it in play. That's all I'm asking him to do. Huh? He's starting.
Mike, I'm going to come talk to you. I'm not going to yell. Come here.
I appreciate it.
So apparently Talon Dender is starting too early, and the home plate umpire is asking Talon to wait on his call before he pitches. And Coach Oberg for Lamar County is now out of the dugout trying to have a word with the home plate umpire, asking, does he have to wait on your signal on every single pitch? And that's kind of been the deal here is Talon's ready to go, but the home plate umpire after every single pitch is holding his hand up like, I'm not ready, wait. That's what Coach Oberg was coming to ask out of the dugout. Runner at second, 2 outs, bottom of the third, 3-1 count to Chase Clerk. Dender out of the stretch. Here comes the pitch, and it misses upstairs for ball 4. So a 2-out walk puts the tying runner on. And it'll bring up the center fielder, Nate Webb. He flew out to Hudson Trailer in center field back in the bottom of the second. 2 outs, runners on first and second. They're in on the grass on the corners. First pitch on the way. There's a strike down the middle, and it's 0-1. Number 6 spot in the batting order here for the Jags. 3-1 Lamar County, bottom of the third inning. Dender stays in the stretch, checks the runner at second once, now twice, now the pitch. This one chopped foul into the bleachers over here to our left. That ball hit off the dirt at home plate, and then it kicked up over to the left over the big, tall chain link fence and ended up in about the 5th row of the bleachers. Dender's ahead, 0-2. The stretch and the pitch. Strike 3 call. Nate Webb will go down looking at an 0-2 fastball, and that will do it for the Jags. here in the bottom of inning number 3. Again, they get a couple of runners on, but once again, Spalding will leave them stranded. We'll go to the top of the 4th. Lamar County holding on to a 3-1 lead here in Griffin.
The Jeep Celebration event is going on now at Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson and Madison, and we're celebrating with huge savings on all your favorite Jeep models. Right now, save up to $10,000 on new Jeep Grand Cherokees. Take 20% off the MSRP sticker price on remaining 2023 Jeep Gladiators and get ready to go topless with our huge selection of Jeep Wranglers. Have a trade? Bring it to us. At Countryside, we accept all trades, regardless of year, make, or model. It doesn't even matter how much you owe. We'll get you out of your old ride and into a new vehicle today. Shop online, chat with our friendly staff, and apply for easy financing at countrysideautomotive.com. And this month, let's find your new ride at Countryside. I-75, exit 205 in Jackson, and I-20, exit 114 in Madison.
Here with us for K13 Media's live coverage of Lamar County baseball. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media, set up right behind home plate tonight in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Glad you're here with us. Bottom third of the order for the Trojans, going to lead off the 4th. It's going to be Caden Crawford, Aiden Maurice, and Abel Ramirez. Isaac Grant continues to pitch for the Jags, and here comes the first pitch of the 4th inning. It's in for a strike, and it's 0-1 to Caden Crawford. Caden popped out to second base, his first time up. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to him. Swing and a miss, a big swing, but way out in front of that one. Good breaking ball there from Isaac Grant, and it's quickly 0-2. Isaac's going to work out of the wind, and here comes the pitch. This one hit hard to third. Dalton James on 2 hops. Throw across the diamond is low, but a good dig at first by Tyler Ball, and he'll pick it up for the first out. Good play by Ball over at first. A good stretch and the good dig as he takes it out of the dirt. And that'll be the first out here in the 4th, and it's going to bring up Aiden Maurice, the third baseman. He flew out to center field. His first time to the plate in the top of the 2nd. First pitch here floats up in there, and there's ball 1. One thing about Isaac Grant, he's a right-handed pitcher here on the mound for the Jags. I don't know if he's thrown a fastball all night long. That one's fouled back to the fence, and it's 1-1. Reminds me a lot, for all you old-school baseball fans, of remember Tim Wakefield, the old knuckleball pitcher for the Boston Red Sox? Every pitch that came up there seemed like it just floated in slow motion, but hitters just had a terrible time trying to make contact. And that's what Grant looks like here tonight as he fires this one outside. And Aiden Maurice just barely got a piece of it. It's definitely not what you would normally see. I don't know if we've had a pitch tonight break 60 miles an hour from Isaac Grant, but he's keeping Lamar County at bay so far. He's ahead in the count here, 1-2. Here it comes. This one lifted off the end of the bat into center field, but it's going to be caught by Nate Webb. Second out of the inning. Aiden Maurice sends it to straightaway center for the second time tonight. He is 0 for 2. And now it's going to bring up the left fielder. This is Abel Ramirez. Number 9, batting number 9. Bottom of the order here for the Trojans. Nobody on, 2 outs in the top of the 4th. First pitch on the way. Here it comes. Upstairs around the letters, and it's 1-0. Jake Hutto, the leadoff batter, stands in the on-deck circle. 3-1 lead for the Trojans. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Ramirez. That one's too far inside, and it's quickly 2-0. Grant works out of the wind with the 2-0 pitch. This one swung on and missed. A big cut by Ramirez, but he fanned right through it, and it's 2-1. Right through it, and the count's even at 2-2. And that is going to do it.
Count on us for everything you need to know. The Sellers Law Firm, where clients become family.
Hey fans, how would you like to save at your next stop at the pump? Well, thanks to the May & Carter Oil Company, you can. All you have to do is download the new BP Me app today. It's free and it's available for Apple and Android devices. With the new BP Me app, you can save 5 cents per gallon at any BP location across the U.S. Download the new BP Me app today and let the May & Carter Oil Company show you how you can save 5 cents per gallon on your next fill-up.
Going to the bottom of the fourth inning, it's a 3-1 Lamar County lead. We're live tonight in Griffin on the campus of Spalding High School. Glad to have you here with us. Jags will come to the plate here in the fourth. Bottom third of the order is going to be the 7, 8, 9 spots due up. It'll be the catcher, Grant Henson, the left fielder, Ben McDaniel, and then the DH, Quentin Owens. Talon Dender back out on the mound. First pitch is 1. So far, only run of the ball game for the Jags came in the first, as this one's chopped right back to the mound. Talon with a good play, able to get the ball, set his feet, and he'll underhand toss it over to first to Jay Cutto for out number 1. So a quick out here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-3 on the putout. And it'll bring up the left fielder. This is Ben McDaniel, struck out looking his first time to the plate. That came in the bottom of the second. Talon with 3 strikeouts in the ballgame. 2 of those 3 have come to the next 2 batters coming to the plate. First pitch on the way. This one, slow roller over toward third, under the glove of the third baseman. But there's Cam King. He's able to pick it up and fire a strike over to first. Aiden Maurice to third baseman, moved to his left. Had a long way to go. The ball got underneath his glove, but there was Cam to back him up. As he was running toward third, he makes the play and fires a strong throw over to Hutto for the second out of the inning. Good play by Cam King. Getting ready to head down to Florida Spring. First pitch here is upstairs. That's ball 1 to the DH, Quentin Owens. Nobody on, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth inning. 3-1 Trojans. Nobody on, 2 outs. Jags at the plate. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Little check swing right off the fence. And that'll bring the count to 2 balls and a strike. Top of the order in the on-deck circle here for the Jags. Hunter Jackson hoping to get to bat. Here comes the 2-1 from Dender. Slow roller over towards second. Ball's going to eat up Laura. Throw to first is not in time. Quentin Owens will run it out. Mark Laura had all day to make the play, but the ball came up and it just absolutely gobbled him up at second. Second error of the ball game at second base. And that'll put a runner on first with 2 outs. Second straight inning. And Laura has had an error over at second. Just a slow roller. One of those balls that, to be honest with you just have too much time to think about. And it came up and just tore Laura apart. Now we're back to the top of the order. Pitch is off the glove of Noah Maurice. Throw down to second. It's going to be close, but it's going to be off the mark. And Quentin Owens is going to take second. That's the second time tonight that the catcher only got probably 4 or 5 feet away from him, but it was just enough to let Quentin Owens advance from first to second. 1-0 count to Hunter Jackson, the leadoff batter. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Best fastball Dender's thrown all night. He reared back everything he had up around the letters, and Jackson was nowhere near on that one. He was the count at 1-1. Runner at second, bottom of the fourth. Dender with a couple of looks at the runner. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is swung on and missed. Maurice has to find it. He will and gets to throw to first just in time to retire Hunter Jackson. Another one just popped down to the mitt of Noah Maurice, but he's able to recover. He'll throw out Hunter Jackson, and that will retire the side for the Jags here in the bottom of inning number 4. They get a runner on, but he's left stranded at second. We'll go to the top of inning number 5. It remains a 3-1 Lamar County lead.
When it comes to printing, there's only one name to remember: Georgia Signs and Print. From banners, yard signs, magnets, life-size cutouts, and vinyl. Georgia Signs and Print is the locally owned printer there for all your printing needs. Need graphics for your company vehicles and windows? How about commercial signs and screen print? Georgia Signs and Print can handle it all. Plus, they offer the fastest turnaround time and no minimum order requirement. No job too big, no job too small. If you're looking for a local printer who offers the best customer service, highest quality, and quickest turnaround time, your local printer. For more details, visit Georgia Signs and Print on Facebook. At Georgia Signs and Print, we make it our business to showcase your business. Georgia Signs and Print, proud sponsors of the K13 Media Player of the Game Award.
Hey, don't forget, coming up after the ball game tonight, we will hand out the award for our Georgia Signs and Print Player of the Game. That player will get a free meal to Mama's Kitchen in Barnesville. Top of the 5th inning. Top of the order for the Trojans. Jake Hutto will lead it off. First pitch gets a piece of him, and he'll take first. Not the hardest thrown ball, but it just did get a piece of Jake. And he'll lead off the inning and head down to first. So runner on, and here comes Mark Laura. RBI single in the top of the first inning, a strikeout in the top of the second. He got the party started for the Trojans in the first inning. Takeoff attempt over to first, and Hutto's back safely. Again, the only left-handed batter for Lamar County in the lineup. The second baseman, Mark Laura, batting second in the order. First pitch here to him is way outside. There's ball one. One-0 count. Laura about midway in the ball. Throw to second is not in time. And Jake Hutto has the third stolen base of the day for the Trojans. And now he stands at second with nobody out. Another runner in scoring position for Lamar County. Can Laura do it again like he did in the first? It's a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Going to miss outside, and that's going to make the count 3-0. Cam King in the on-deck circle. 3-0 count to Laura. Let's see if he's got a green light. Here's the pitch. He does not, and it's a high strike. Up around the letters on the outside corner to the left-handed batting Mark Laura. Now the 3-1. This one popped toward the third base line. Will it stay in fair territory? Yes, it will. What a catch over at third by Dalton James. With his left hand up against the chain link fence, he's able to make the catch on the warning track in foul territory. And what should have been ball four to put Laura on first results in a pop out for the first down of the inning. And now it's going to bring up Cam King, the shortstop. First pitch on the way. Floats inside, and there's ball one. Cam grounded into a fielder's choice down to third base in the first inning. And then he popped out to third in the third inning. 0 for 2 on the day. He'll take this one. Long, loud strike down the left field line. Evens the count at 1-1. We're at the top of the fifth inning. Lamar County leads it 3-1. One out with a runner at second. That's Jake Hutto. Cam King at the plate. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one ripped over toward short. Tricky hop, but a good play by Hunter Jackson, but he's got no play. A tricky hop over at short. It knocks Hunter Jackson on his back, but he's able to somehow field the ball. Goodness gracious. No throw over to first, so Cam beats it out on a hard hit. Grounder to short. And that'll put runners on first and second, and now it's going to draw a visit out of the dugout by the Jags head coach, Seth Harris. Coach Harris, a former player here at Spalding High. Had a chance to sit down and chat with him a couple of weeks ago when we were here with Coach Brandon Rice from Rock Springs Christian Academy. Those two guys played together on the Final Four team back here in 2004, and really glad for Coach Harris to have us here this evening. Our third Spalding broadcast of the year. Short visit to the mound. Talon Dender will come to the plate now. 1 out. Isaac Grant will stay in the game to pitch. Top of the 5th inning. Runners on first and second. Dender 0 for 2 on the day. Talon Dender. It comes to a complete stop in the grass. Nobody was near it. He caught everybody sleeping. And that's going to load the bases. And here comes Hudson Traylor. 2 for 2 on the day. An RBI single in the first and a triple in the third. He's got the bases loaded with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. First pitch on the way to him. There's a strike. Floats in on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Boy, what a bunt by Dender. Dalton James, the third baseman, was back even with the bag at third. Here's the 0-1. This one hits Traylor on his left leg. Second batter of the inning that gets hit by a pitch. And it'll go down as an RBI. Bases were loaded. And Traylor will take the short trip down to first. He gets his second RBI of the ballgame. And that's going to be the end of the road for Isaac Grant. Grant will go 4 1/3. And he will come out of the ball game here in the top of the 5th inning. It's 4-1 Trojans. Bases are loaded. 1 out. We've got our first call to the bullpen this evening. This one being presented by Advanced Roofing and
Inspections. Don't wait for issues to arise. Contact us today for a free roof inspection. Our expert team will provide an assessment, answer all of your questions, and ensure your peace of mind. Be sure to visit our Facebook page to see recently completed projects and read real customer reviews from real customers. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and works with all insurance companies. Visit us online at advancedroofingandinteriors.com to learn more and to see all services we offer.
Hey fans, how would you like to save at your next stop at the pump? Well, thanks to the May & Carter Oil Company, you can. All you have to do is download the new BP Me app today. It's free and it's available for Apple and Android devices. With the new BP Me app, you can save 5 cents per gallon at any BP location across the U.S. Download the new BP Me app today and let the May & Carter Oil Company show you how you can save 5 cents per gallon on your next fill-up.
new pitcher to the ballgame here in the top of the 5th inning is going to be Ben McDaniel. He's going to come in with the bases loaded and 1 out. And here comes Noah Maurice to the plate. First pitch on the way is upstairs, and that's ball 1. Ben McDaniel started the game in left field. He's now on the mound. 4-1 Trojans on top of the 5th. Here's the pitch downstairs, and it's 2-0. Ben pitched a complete game against Lamar County a couple of weeks ago when these two teams played each other in Barnesville. 2-0 out of Noah Maurice. Here it comes. There's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Bases loaded for the Trojans. Top of the 5th inning. 4-1. Lamar County leads. There's just 1 out. Stop behind the plate by Grant Henson. If he doesn't block that one, a run comes in, but he takes his off his chest protector. Runs the count full at 3-2. Nowhere to put him. McDaniel out of the wind. He'll get his sign, and here comes the payoff pitch. Downstairs, it's ball 4. It's a bases-loaded walk to Noah Maurice, and he'll get credit for an RBI. That run's going to be charged to Isaac Grant. Makes it a 5-1 Lamar County lead. And we're going to have a pinch hitter coming up here for Lamar County. Batting in place of Caden Crawford is going to be number 2, Everett Horn. So Crawford will come out of the ballgame 0 for 2 on the day. And Everett Horn will step into the box. Batting in the number 7th spot in the lineup. Bases loaded, 1 out. 2 runs on the board here in the inning for the Trojans. A hit batter with the bases loaded and a bases loaded walk. 1 down, they're loaded, and here's the first pitch on the way to Everett Horn. Fastball. Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 5th. It's 5-1 Lamar County. McDaniel's ready. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And I believe this one hit Horn. It did. It floats in and it hits Everett Horn. And now Coach Harris from Spalding is going to come down and have a word with the home plate umpire. And Coach Harris is trying to claim that Everett Horn leaned into the pitch. And he's still trying to get some words in here at home plate. Another run comes across. It's 6-1. So Everett Horn will get credit with the RBI. And here comes Aiden Maurice. 0 for 2 on the day. 2 flyouts to center field. Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch on the way, outside for ball 1. Ben McDaniel in the ball game pitching here for the Jags. Has yet to retire a batter. Here's the 1-0. This one in the dirt. Spiked in front of home plate, but another good stop behind the plate by Grant Henson. That's 2 this inning. That ball was in front of the plate. Henson was able to keep it in front of him. Baseman Dalton James will come over to the mound and have a word with Ben McDaniel. 1 out, bases loaded, top of the 5th inning. It's a 2-0 count to Aiden Maurice, who's 0 for 2 on the day. 2 flyouts to center field. He bats 8th in the lineup. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. This one ripped down the left field line, but foul. Aiden Maurice out in front of that one. Going to bring the count to 2-1. Abel Ramirez in the on-deck circle for the Trojans. So far, they've been able to plate 3 here in the top of the 5th inning. 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good changeup there from Ben McDaniel. Aiden Maurice was way out in front of it. Almost spun him around at the plate, and the count's even at 2-2. McDaniel works out of the stretch. The 2-2 pitch way high and inside. Almost overthrew his catcher for ball 3. And again, bases loaded, full count. 3rd time this inning, we've had this same scenario. McDaniel out of the stretch. Here it comes. The payoff pitch in the dirt. Ball 4, and it's another bases loaded walk. So Aiden Maurice will draw a bases loaded walk. He's got an RBI, and another run comes in. Last 4 batters. A hit batter, a walk, a hit batter, a walk. Lamar County has scored 4 runs without even making contact. Here's a ground ball to short. Could be 2. Oh, they'll throw it away. Jags throw it in the right field. 1 run comes in. 2 runs will come in. Chase Clark, the right fielder's got to chase it all the way down the warning track, down the first base line. But 2 runs come in and score off the bat of Abel Ramirez. And E6 by the shortstop. Hunter Jackson was trying to set up the double play, and he just absolutely threw it away from Stephen Gilbert. 2 more come in to score to make it a 9-1 game. And now we're back to the top of the order as Hunto will swing at the first pitch. And the pitcher, Ben McDaniel, will come off the mound and make the play down the first base line for out number 2. So the Trojans have been able to bat around here in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, and Mark Laura will come to the plate. First pitch on the way. Fouled off at the plate, and it's 0-1. Trojans have runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. They lead by 8. If they can find a way to get these 2 runs knocked in, they could put themselves in a good position to win by the mercy rule. But first, lacrosse swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Mark got the scoring started earlier today, an RBI single in the top of the first inning. Since then, a strikeout and a fly out to third. McDaniel's ready. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Outside to the left-handed batting Mark Laura, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ben McDaniel, the righty, out of the stretch, looks in. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball downstairs. And Laura will go down swinging for the second time today. But Lamar County able to hang 6 on the board here in the top of the 5th inning, and they extend their lead. It is now 9-1 Trojans as we get ready to head to the bottom of inning number 5.
Discover the power of precision with Countryside Mower and Gravely in downtown Jackson. During our open house event, enjoy exclusive deals like 0% financing with approved credit on new commercial and residential zero-turn mowers and rebates up to $1,500. We've got the area's largest selection of new Gravely and Aaron's zero-turn mowers. Over 200 in stock and ready for delivery. Need service on your current mower? Now's the perfect time to come see us.
Spot by the Trojans in the top of the 5th inning. And again, Lamar County was able to get 4 runs with the bases loaded. A hit batter, a walk, a hit batter, and a walk. And then 2 more runs came in to score on the error at short. 6th spot for the Trojans in the top of the 5th, and now they lead it by a score of 9-1 as we get ready to go to the bottom of inning number 5 for the Jags. They'll come to the plate. 2, 3, 4 spot due up here for Spalding. It's going to be Stephen Gilbert, Tyler Ball, Dalton James. First 3 coming to the plate. Stephen Gilbert, the second baseman, will lead it off. 0 for 2 on the day. A ground out to third, a ground out to short. He bats second in the order. Talon Dender back out to pitch. First pitch of the bottom of the 5th, found out of play down first base line, and it's 0-1. Dender working out of the wind. Gets his side, and here comes the 0-1 pitch. Good curveball, swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 0-2 to Stephen Gilbert. Dender all the way to the far left of the rubber. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another curveball, this time a little low and in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's so far on the, well, as he stands there, it's the left side of the rubber, but if you're got mountain vantage point and you're sitting behind home plate and you're looking at him, it would be to your right. He's almost falling down the hill. That's how far he is to the side of the rubber. Barely got a tiptoe on that thing. Here's the 1-2, grounded right back to Talon. He's got it on one hop, and he'll toss it over to first to Hutto for out number 1. Second put out of the day by the pitcher, Talon Dender. Back-to-back innings, he's taken 1. And that's the first down here in the 5th, and it's going to bring up the first baseman, Tyler Ball. Tyler walked in the first, struck out looking in the 3rd. First pitch here, big cut, but he comes away empty-handed on the fastball from Dender, and it's 0-1. 9-1 Trojans. Here's the 0-1 from Talon. Strike on the outside corner at the knees, and it's 0-2. And now Talon's starting to get into a rhythm. He's ahead 0-2. Here's the wind. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, and down goes Tyler Ball for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down quickly here at Spalding High as they have just turned the lights on. Overcast day here at the ballpark, but a fairly warm day. Run knocked in today so far for the Jags. He had an RBI in the bottom of the 1st. He reached on an error by the second baseman, Mark Laura, in the 3rd. Here's the 0-1 inside for ball 1. So he has grounded it to second base in both plate appearances so far against Dender. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the fifth, Dender trying to work a 1-2-3 inning. He's got his sign. He'll work out of the wind. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, and it's 2-2. This would be the first 1-2-3 inning Dender would have if he can find a way to retire Dalton James. The 2-2, here it comes. This one lifted down the right field line. A long, long run and caught right on top of the chalk in right field by Caden Crawford. A long, long run by the right fielder as he was heading toward foul territory. But he's able to make the catch, and indeed it is a 1-2-3 inning for Talon Dender and the Lamar County Trojans. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll go to the top of the sixth. It's a 9-1 Lamar County lead.
Dodge Power Dollars are back at Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson and Madison, and we're ready to put some muscle in your garage by offering savings up to $10,000 on our remaining 2023 Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers. Scat Packs, Hellcats, Gel Brakes, RTs, and last calls. We've got them, but you've got to hurry because once these 2023s are gone, they're gone forever. The 2023 Chargers and Challengers are the last Hemi-powered V8s that Dodge will produce. So come grab your piece of American muscle car history before it's too late. Shop online, chat with our friendly staff, and apply for easy financing at countrysideautomotive.com. And this month, let's find your new ride at Countryside. I-75 exit 205 in Jackson and I-20 exit 114 in Madison.
We'll head to the top of inning number 6 in Griffin. It is a 9-1 Lamar County lead. Glad to have you here with us for K13 Media's live coverage of Lamar County High School baseball. I'm Chad Feltman, coming to you live in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth as Cam King will step into the box and lead off the 6th. First pitch over everybody's head, all the way to the backstop, off the chain link fence, and knocks a GoPro camera off the fence. Ben McDaniel back out to pitch here in the top of the 6th inning. Tapped foul over toward the Spalding dugout down the third base line. And it's going to even the count at 1-1.
Well, if you want to lock it in, just lock it in.
Cam King, a fielder's choice in the first when he grounded to third. He popped out to third in the third inning, and last inning had a hard hit line drive single to short. Here's the pitch. And tight for ball 2. He hit one so hard to shortstop last inning, it knocked the shortstop Hunter Jackson down to his butt. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. This one popped up, out of play, behind home plate. And it's 2-2. I got a non-region game for both teams here today.
Hey, let's go, Bob.
Cam will dig into the box. 2 strikes on him. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. And the count's full at 3-2. Cam King, Talon Dender, Hudson Traylor. First 3 due up for the Trojans here in the top of the 6th inning. Payoff pitch. Here it comes. Downstairs for ball 4. Cam King will lead off the 6th with a walk. And it'll bring up the Lamar County pitcher, Talon Dender. 1 for 3 on the day. Had a bunt single his last time up. And it was a beauty down the third base line. Caught everybody sleeping in the infield for the Jags. The ball just rolled dead about 3/4 of the way down to third. Pickoff throw to first. Cam King is back with a head first dive. 9-1 Trojans trying to get a win before they head off to Florida for a couple of games later on this week. McDaniel out of the stretch. First pitch on the way to Dender. Popped up. Out of play behind us. And there's strike 1. Lamar County going to be heading down to DeSoto County, Florida. Coach Oberg said it's about a 7 or 8 hour drive down that way. Trojans will be down there Thursday and Friday for a couple of games as they're on spring break. Getting a tune-up here today before they get down that way. Here's the 0-1 to Dender. This one lifted out toward center field. Hit pretty well, but to straightaway center. And making the catch is going to be Nate Webb. Cam King will get back to first, and that's going to be the first out here in the 6th. Nate Webb has been busy out in center field today. Trojans have hit a bunch of them that way. One down, top of the 6th, and it's going to bring up Hudson Traylor. RBI single in the first, a triple in the third, and he was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded last inning. Cam King, the runner at first here in the top of the 6th. He'll take off. Here's the pitch. Outside for a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time as Cam will get in with a head-first slide. 4th stolen base of the day for Lamar County. So that puts a runner in scoring position for the Trojans. Trailers at the plate. The catcher, Noah Maurice, on deck. One out, one on. Ben McDaniel out of the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, and it's ball 1. McDaniel came in last inning with the base after Isaac Grant went 4 1/3. McDaniel again out of the stretch. Long look at Cam at full 9 for high school baseball. 76 degrees, overcast. McDaniel with a couple of looks at the runner. Here's the pitch. Popped up right behind us. Out of play behind home plate. The K13 Media High School Baseball Tour continues tomorrow. As soon as we can get confirmation on the location that we're wanting to go broadcast, we will post that on our Facebook page. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to Traylor. Low and in the dirt, and there's ball 3. Thursday, we are back at Gordon State College for Gordon College Baseball. The Highlanders will take on Georgia Highlands on Thursday. Gordon State sitting at 7-1 in their conference. They are 10-1 at home. We'll be in action Thursday at 2 o'clock at Gordon State College for Highlander baseball. Here comes the payoff pitch to Traylor. It's upstairs. Beg your pardon, that was the 2-2. Now it's 3-2. Cool thing about Gordon State College when we broadcast the softball. McDaniel's reticent at Gordon State College softball and baseball. We'd love for you to come out, check out a ball game. Always have great crowds, great baseball too. And again, Gordon State College 10-1 at home this season. Full count to Traylor. McDaniel again out of the stretch. 2 looks at Cam King, who's dancing at second. Here's the pitch. It's downstairs, and there's ball 4. And Talon Dender will come to the plate now as, excuse me, beg your pardon. Noah Maurice comes to the plate. Hudson Traylor draws a walk. He's at first. Cam King is at second. There's 1 out, and here comes Noah Maurice, the catcher, had a bases-loaded walk. 1-0 count here to Maurice. Here comes the pitch. Noah lifts this one down the left field line, and it's going to get out of play. Last inning, Lamar County had a bases-loaded walk. Batter was hit with the bases loaded. Had another bases-loaded walk. Another batter was hit with bases loaded. And then an error at short as Hunter Jackson was trying to set up a 6-4-3 double play. He was trying to find Gilbert at the bag at second, and he just threw it wide out in the right field. 2 runs came in to score. 6 runs without a hit. And the Trojans lead it now 9-1 here in the top of the 6th. Ben McDaniel working out of the stretch, gets a sign. Here comes the pitch on the way. It's low and outside for ball 2. Noah Maurice today walked in the first. He grounded out to first base, or excuse me, popped out to first in the third. And again, walked with the bases loaded last inning. Here comes the 2-1 to him. Swung at one up in his eyes, and there's strike 2. That is a hard pitch to lay off of. Right-handed batter's got a fastball, looks like a beach ball coming at you. 2-2 count. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Outside, and another full count.
Make it a good one now, 2-2. Make it a good one.
Let's go, 2s.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second for the Trojans. Full count to the catcher, Noah Maurice. McDaniel out of the stretch. 2 looks to second. 3 looks to second. Here's the stretch and the pitch. This one lifted out toward left field. Making the catch for the second out. Jags will put it away. Maurice sounded like he hit that one right off the end of the bat.
Let's go, 4.
He is retired for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now for the Trojans, and it's going to bring up the right fielder, Caden Crawford. Crawford 0 for 2 on the day. Popped out to second base and grounded out to third. Here comes Caden Crawford around third. Throw to the plate, not in time. Caden Crawford able to come all the way home and score. It's 12-1 Trojans. It'll go down as a single for Crawford, and then a 3-base error in left field. That is going to make it 12-1 Trojans. All 3 runs come in to score. And now coming to the plate is going to be the third baseman, Aiden Maurice. The ball just got underneath the glove of the left fielder for the Jags, and it rolled all the way to the fence. So a single and an error makes it 12-1 as Aiden Maurice will foul this one off to the right side in front of the Trojan dugout. Caden Crawford with a solid base hit in between short and third, and then once that ball got down, head was down and he was coming. Had a close play at the plate, but he was able with a head-first slide to get in. Playing third today. Couple of flyouts to center field, bases loaded walk last inning. He's got an RBI to his credit. 1-2 count, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and that is going to be strike 3, and that is going to retire the side. But the Trojans able to put 3 more on the board after the single and the error in left. And now we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Lamar County with a chance to close it out. They're out by 11. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, Trojans lead it by a score of 12-1.
Roofing, gutters, siding, painting, concrete, fencing, and more. The list goes on and on. No matter what you need done around the home or office, Advanced Roofing and Interiors can handle it all, even major storm damage. No job too big or too small. When was the last time you checked the condition of your roof? Advanced Roofing and Interiors offers free roof inspections. Don't wait for issues to arise. Contact us today for a free roof inspection. Our expert team will provide an assessment, answer all of your questions, and ensure your peace of mind. Be sure to visit our Facebook page to see recently completed projects and read real customer reviews from real customers. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and works with all insurance companies. Visit us online at advancedroofingandinteriors.com to learn more and to see all services we offer.
Here we go, bottom of the 6th, center in Jackson. Hey, if you're looking to get into the garden this spring, be sure to check out Collier's. They've got everything you need from plants to landscape supply. Anything you may need around the garden, Collier's has for you. They're located just 1 mile past the Sheriff's Department on Highway 16 in Jackson. Open 7 days a week. Check them out on Facebook at Collier's Greenhouse and Garden Center. Here we go, bottom of the 6th inning. Dender back out to pitch. First one is a fastball upstairs. That is ball 1 to Chase Clark, the right fielder. He'll lead it off for the Jags. 1-0 pitch downstairs, and there's ball 2. As the helicopters start flying over us here at Spalding High School, the lights are on. It's an overcast night, but a warm night. Enjoy the warm weather today and tomorrow. That's going to change. 2-0 way high and inside, and it's 3-0. Supposed to get a lot of rain tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, and thunderstorms possible as well. There's a 3-0 from Dender, and there's ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to Chase Clark. Second time he has walked today. And it now will bring up the center fielder, Nate Webb. But, yeah, that weather forecast tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, there's even a potential chance for some severe weather overnight. That will cause the temperatures to plummet. especially on Thursday. Boy, it's going to be only like 58, 59 for a high on a Thursday as we're started this ball game at 78 degrees. Kind of muggy. You can feel the warm weather coming. Runner on first, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Spalding's at the plate. They're down 11. First pitch from Dender. Fastball in for a strike to Nate Webb. A fly out to center field and a strikeout today for Nate. He is 0 for 2. Pickoff attempt to first, and Clerk is back with a head first dive. Lamar County with 9 runs in their last 2 at-bats. They're up 12-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off, and it's 0-2. He tried to call timeout, but the umpire didn't give it to him as Dender was almost in his delivery. 0-2 count. Talent out of the stretch. Will step off the rubber. Again, Nate Webb, the center fielder for the Jags at the plate. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 call. Snap throw to first is off the glove of Hutto. But there's the first out of the inning. A strikeout from Dender. Second time, Nate Webb will go down looking at strike 3. 7th strikeout of the ball game for Talon Dender. First out of the inning, and here comes the catcher, Grant Henson. First pitch is a fastball outside for ball 1. Henson has a walk and a tapper back to the mound. Gets 2 plate appearances today. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, there's ball 2. You can certainly feel the change in the atmosphere. Last 5 or 10 minutes, that mugginess has kind of worn off. As Dender brings the 2-0, high chopper down to third. It's fielded by Maurice. Throw to second is in time. So that's the second out of the inning. And now the Jags are down to their final out. And coming to the plate is going to be Miles Maddox, number 5. 2 outs, runner at first, bottom of the 6th. First pitch, fastball in for a strike from Talon Dender. So Miles Maddox will bat in the number 8 spot. Here's the 0-1, way outside, all the way to the fence. And that will let the runner go from first to second. That is the 4th wild pitch of the day for Dender. Got to keep an eye on that number. And thank goodness for the chain link fence in front of me. 2-2 count. Runner at second, bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. Dender out of the stretch, gets the sign and the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's strike 3. That is strikeout number 8 for Talon Dender. And that should end the ball game with a 12-1 final. An 11-run defeat for Lamar County. They'll win it by the mercy rule here tonight. Final 12-1. Quick timeout. We'll come back and wrap up the broadcast right after this quick timeout from Griffin.
Dodge Power Dollars are back at Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson and Madison, and we're ready to put some muscle in your garage by offering savings up to $10,000 on our remaining 2023 Dodge Chargers and Dodge Challengers. Scat Packs, Hellcats, Gel Brakes, RTs, and last calls. We've got them, but you've got to hurry because once these 2023s are gone, they're gone forever. The 2023 Chargers and Challengers are the last Hemi-powered V8s that Dodge will produce. So come grab your piece of American muscle car history before it's too late. Shop online, chat with our friendly staff, and apply for easy financing at countrysideautomotive.com. And this month, let's find your new ride at Countryside. I-75 exit 205 in Jackson and I-20 exit 114 in Madison.
It is a final tonight from Griffin in 6 innings. Lamar County, for the second time this year, will defeat Spalding by a final of 12. Inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth, I'm Chad Feltman, getting ready to wrap it up from Griffin tonight. Talon Dender goes 6. He strikes out 8, did not give up a single base hit. in the ball game here this evening. So Talendender helps Lamar County get the win and helps Lamar County get ready for Florida. Trojans going to be on the road this Thursday and Friday. They are heading down to DeSoto County, Florida. About a 7 or 8 hour drive. They'll take the trip down and play a couple of games on spring break. Coach Oberg said, you better believe we are going to have some beach time and some team bonding on the trip as well. So we wish the Trojans safe travels and best of luck in Florida. As we wrap it up here tonight, once again, we say thank you to Coach Seth Harris for Spalding High School for allowing us to come out and broadcast here this evening. Trojans win it by a final of 12-1. Be sure to stay tuned to our Facebook page. We'll announce our Georgia Signs and Print Player of the Game and hand out that certificate to Mama's Kitchen in Barnesville. Final time tonight from Spalding High School. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Final score, Lamar County 12, Spalding 1. This has been a presentation of K13 Media. Hope you have yourselves a fantastic night. We'll talk to you again real soon from another ballpark for more high school baseball presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Good night, everyone.